the Splash Safari. The show will begin in just a few short moments. Before that, a few gentle reminders. Those of you who are seated at the first few rows right in front of the pool, look at your seats. If they are blue, you're gonna get wet. Okay? You alright with that? Okay, if you don't know what you do to switch your seats, okay? Besides that, everybody, you notice there's no social distancing, just one request. Later on, when you need to exit the amphitheater, please take your time. We are requesting this so as to not crowd the exit points. Last but not least, during the presentation, please remain seated. Any movement may be a distraction for the sea life. Now, with all that said, we are going to dive into the western coast of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to meet our California Sea Lion. And as promised, there you go. It's got a very special way of saying hi. You are in for a splashing good time.
Sea lion. Whoa.
Joining us as well. Hi, boys. Alright, now sea lions are fascinating animals. These guys who can survive both on land and in water. They can swim up to... Okay, so excuse me, who's the presenter? What?
He's upset with you.
Why is he upset with me?
You forgot to mention something very important about him.
Like what? Oh man. Alright, I'm in trouble. Okay, so here's the thing. We were supposed to start the show by firstly saying that sea lions are very intelligent, and the one up there in particular, very good looking too. Oh, we're all shy now. Cheeky boy. We'll never talk to right here at Slash, but it's about time we see how powerful those flippers are. There was more than 200 kilograms because those two front flippers. We're gonna see them one more time. But did you know? There is another animal that looks very much like a sea lion, and it's called a true seal. Seals look very funny on land because they've got much smaller front flippers. This is what they look like on land. Aww, that's nice. And how do they move on land, Pedro? Look at the tush. High up in the air. Very good imitation of the true seal. Back to being a sea lion. They've got very special hind flippers, which rotate side to side, making moving on land easy. We got the spins, and we will do the rollover. Look at that. Alright, so we have seen how amazing his flippers. Seems we have a diva in the house today. Okay, we have seen how amazing his flippers are. Right now, however, would you like to see how fast Pedro can swim? Okay, so I don't think he can hear you. Yes or no? Alright, Pedro, are you ready? Hey? Are you ready? We're gonna do the first. Pedro. What is this?
Ayan,
Yes.
you doesn't want to see?
Hey. Hello, you forgot you're a sea lion, is it? That's your thing. Swimming. What's going on?
I saw something big and scary in the pool.
Are we talking about this pool? Okay, so I'm looking at the pool. I don't see anything. Do you see anything big and scary? Exactly right. Are we still worried? Okay, then we need to check. Come on. Oh, I don't know what we saw. There is nothing in the pool, Pedro. We are safe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a shark. If that is so, honey, he would have had you for dinner. So come on, no more fooling around. There we go. 40 kilometers per hour. Almost as fast as a moving car. Now you Pedro, next to one of the best from the show. With his streamlined body, this is the belly slide. Alright, now often we have people asking us how sea lions are able to see clearly underwater. This is simply because they've got a special membrane covering their eyes. To help me prove this point to you, we're going to play a quick game with Pedro, okay? But for that to happen, I need the help of a brave young volunteer. Who's brave and young? You guys are young at heart. Give the kids a break. Okay. Right there, the one with the green top. In the middle. The one in the middle. Yes, you come down here, please. Everybody, big round of applause for the young lady. Okay, hi, hello. Turn around, please, everybody. What's your name? Hi, where are you from? You're from Myanmar. Wow, welcome to Singapore. Okay, so, as I was saying, we're going to play a game, okay? This is one of Pedro's favorite water toys. This stick is going to go into the pool. You're going to have me, you will be helping me with that. But before that, no cheating. Cover your eyes. Thank you. Are you ready, Kai? 1, 2, 3. Anyway. Okay. We need to wait for that to sing. Okay, now Kai, let's stand over here. I don't want you to get wet. Okay, you keep your eyes on Pedro. We'll see if we can find that stick. Are you ready? Okay. Will he find it? We're doing a double take. Oh, look what is in his mouth, Kai. I'm gonna give you a nice treat. We are gonna get to see just how big he is up close. It's okay, it's a sweetheart, don't be scared. Alright, so by the way, I think Kai did a great job. What do you think? He did. I also think you deserve a present, so I tell you what, we have this really nice Flash Safari bag, but hang on. You turn it around, you've got Pedro right there. Belongs to you. Thank you so much. Everybody, Kai, come here now. Alright. Now, to further elaborate on the amazing eyesight sea lions have got, you might want to check this out. Forming nice curls in the pool. This is the corkscrew. Now, the whole purpose of this is once again for you to have a close look at his eyes, which by the way are wide open underwater. Because of the special membrane I mentioned earlier, sea lions are not just able to see clearly in the water, but out of the water as well, which would mean that we are looking at one of the most versatile predators in the world. We've got a few last words. Finished just yet. In fact, right now, we've come to the highlight of our show. We're going to prove to you his amazing sense of self-control. Now we know sea lions cannot resist fish, right? And I've told you, Pedro weighs more than 200 kilos. He loves his fish. The challenge is we're going to place a piece of fish right in front of him. Okay. And the thing is that Pedro is so well trained, he will not touch that piece of fish until he hears a signal from his trainer, which is a clap. Trainer says the boy will not move, even if all of you try clapping your hands. Go ahead. like those. Count of three, one clap, and then we stop. Can we do this? Of course we can. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Tough cookie. We're gonna give this one last try, okay? Everybody, hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, give yourselves a big round of applause. My goodness, all of you are so easy to train. Good job. But as you can see, that piece of fish is still right there. He hasn't touched it yet. Right now, it is face turn to clap. Thanks. Great job with self-control, Pedro. Have a look. The reason why he did not touch that piece of fish, he knows he's gonna get a whole lot more for a job well done. We call that intelligence. Good one, Pedro. Now, besides being extremely smart, sea lions are also very playful in nature. They got two very special features: long flexible necks and whiskers that flare up to keep track of objects. Take it easy. You gotta calm him down. Okay, you ready? Let's pick it up. We're gonna do the circle off the road. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, this is Pedro. Okay, now we've had our fun, but I've got to be fair to Pedro because that dear boy would like to take this opportunity to remind all of us to take better care of the environment, especially the ocean. Fresh is not only made it ugly, it has made the ocean an extremely dangerous place to live in. Today we will get to know the ocean's deadliest monster just a little bit better. I'm not talking about a shark nor a killer whale. We will address plastic waste. Marine animals could easily swallow plastic bags, choke, and die. But we know that there are plenty of other dangerous plastic monsters lurking in the oceans these days. We're going to tap on two main culprits. The first one, let's talk about fishing lines. This thing they get entwined and entangled around the animal's neck and flippers and could cause great damage, just like a broken flipper. Also in recent years, more and more pieces of fishing nets are found in oceans throughout the world. Problem with this is marine animals get caught in the what happens next, Pedro? Wow. They drown and they die. Good one. Alright. Now the good news is that ways for us to help with the situation, we don't need to go big. We start simple. We reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce the amount of trash we make by reusing materials. Pedro's got some really good ideas. First up, that canvas bag is hanging on to right now. Well, it is reusable. More importantly, it would help to save on paper and plastic. We're going to move on to idea number 2. Honestly, this is hard even for me, but let's try to cut down on one-time use plastic products. A good example, everybody, disposable mineral water bottles. Instead, invest in plastic that's hardy and sturdy and could last a longer period of time, just like that bottle is hanging on to right now. Lastly, we're going to tackle the most famous R. I'm excited. Pedro is great at recycling. It's all set. We've got our trash in the pool. That is a nasty habit, Faye. We've got you covered today, okay? Pedro's got the trash heading all the way to the nearest recycling center, and we fit it in. Good job. Now, let's face it. If we can train the sea lion to do this, we can easily follow through as well. Together, we can put a stop to the ocean's deadliest monster. Thank you, Pedro. Well, on that note, we are nearing the end of the show. Before we go, Pedro has got one last move for all of us. Those of you with cameras, focus them on Pedro. Here we go. Diving in and out of the waters. Well, this is what we call porpoising. And of course, right here is Splash Safari, his signature way of saying goodbye. our superstar. Remember his name. His name is Pedro. We've got his trainers, Faye and Rachel. My son and Sheikh Abinofis. My name is Yan. You've been a great crowd. Thank you so much for joining us here at Sketch Safari. Have a great day here right here at Singapore Zoo. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Alright, well, it's really nice to see that most of you are still seated. Once again, everybody, please take your time to exit this amphitheater. We are trying not to crowd the exit points. Besides that, happening in just a bit, we're going to have a photography session with Pedro. For those of you who have booked yourselves a slot, listen up for your few numbers, okay? You hear your